Hi and welcome to another pick a card on this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about relationships. So this is a relationship reading. I haven't done a relationship reading on this channel for maybe past few months, and then today I realized I should make relationship readings because some people may have them. And also, yeah, it's nice. I was just basically inspired to make relationship reading. Okay, for my singles I'll make maybe another reading, yeah, but yeah, for relationship, this one, here it goes. I will now turn this camera around and you can choose from 4 stones today. And yeah, so let's go ahead. So these are the 4 stones that you get to choose from, top to bottom, stone 1, 2, 3 and 4. And for, yeah, in the description you can find the timestamps to these readings, to your readings. I hope you have made your choice by now, or else you can pause this video and look for which stone calls you the most. You may have messages in more than one pile, so keep that in mind, and I'll see you on the other side. Hi pile 1. So if you were attracted to this selenite, piece of selenite, this is going to be a reading, and I have chosen, which I call like my tarot of relationships, is this, the, I think it's called the secret magic of tarot. I'll have to look for the name, but I think that's what it's called. It's very traditional tarot. Rider-Waite. Let's see what we have for pile 1. Pile 1, what is up with you in this relationship, in this connection? Whoa. Okay, so straight up I get a female who is doing her best. Okay, a female who is trying to make, or whoever is on the feminine side is trying to make the best in this relationship. They have been given all the responsibility of the emotional side of this relationship, and I'm sorry if you're the male in this connection, but your female is doing a lot. Like or if you are a feminine and you connect with the whatever side you connect with, you may connect with the masculine or the feminine, but the feminine in this connection is highly assertive. She has tried to keep everything together. She's waiting on her ships to arrive. She's waiting on the love. She has some past of love, though, like she has felt loved in this connection and she wants to fight for it, and she has a lot to offer, but what she does not have is trust on this connection, because this is like a very meh connection. This connection she has crossed limits. She has crossed her limits to get into this, to like be able to do, and now she's just waiting. It looks like someone who is, but is she sad? I don't think so. She's not sad. She's more like, let me give this a chance. Let's see where it goes. So should I clarify right now, or should I let's go more into the reading? On the masculine side, again, a lot of water energy. So either you guys are very much, I also feel distance is somehow in this connection. Like there is physical distance and there is emotional distance, but you guys play like kind of higher and lower selves of each other. So the hangman in this connection is like, for the male, this is for the masculine side, this feels a person who is not ready to take action, especially regarding their female. They are lost in their own awakening. They feel that everything is fine, and to be honest, it's not like they do not have a trust on this. They trust this connection. They trust this connection more than this feminine side of the connection. They have trust. They have seen some results. they kind of trust it, but they also feel this is having a hold on them in some way, in a beautiful way, but it does have a hold on them. And this kind of either keeps them in place or lets them have that preview of awakening, but he's keeping his hands to himself. And yeah, for the connection, it's really like whatever there is, like it's like Four of Pentacles, preserving the energy is like just there. Energy is kind of stagnant and like fake smiles, and like it's like this is not going anywhere. Let me like get into the clarification of this reading. Overall, I feel that there has to be distance involved here, and I feel that somebody is also there is not okay. Whoa, this is confused energy. I don't know. I just feel that you guys know how to die in some way, in like that death is familiar to you, so you maybe kind of throw your relationships to that side also, where they kind of have to like there is distance. And on the female side, I get disappointment as well. There is Five of Cups energy, Five of Cups with the Two of Rods. The feminine side is waiting, also planning, also disappointed, and probably wants to just have that statement that, you know what, just tell me what it is. Just tell me that it's not working. I'm ready to hear that. I have got myself together. I do not really need anybody else to I know what I know. Have those guts to tell me that, you know, it's distance and that's why it's done, and I learned that things are disappointing. So, you know, basically, like, it's not really she feels that way, but she wants some things to be addressed in this connection. This is what it seems. I'm also like, you may feel that this is a very masculine feminine side, and or either they have been charged of this energy where they can feel that there is a split. As I said, they do not have the trust in this connection, and things don't fit right as per them. On the masculine side, I get the Emperor and the Empress. The trust on the masculine side is massive in this connection, and I feel that they definitely feel that their counterpart, and they see their person as the most beautiful, and but there are secrets between the two of you. There's secrets. There is Moon, as like, which clarifies the Four of Pentacles. So there's secrets between the two of you. I want to see what is this phase, but you guys have, like, according to the feminine, there's a huge distance. According to the masculine, they have other things to do, and this can wait. And that is why the energy is going nowhere, because I think that none of you is actually giving energy to this connection. You are just sitting on it. And so if you're the feminine in this connection, know that things are fine. A new moon in Cancer as bottom energy is something coming towards you. So love will find you. Do not lose hope. Do not think that. But the main two cards that you get is the new moon and a new moon in Capricorn. So you are waiting on a new start, and I feel that it will happen. It will happen in, like, kind of the commitment will be taken to a new step, to a step ahead, but that will happen when your person will ground a bit, when this masculine will ground a bit, because they are full moon in Taurus, which is like a lot of ungrounded energy. Though Taurus is a sign of grounding, but when there is a full moon in Taurus, the energy is you're looking through rose glasses. So yeah, so the masculine really needs to look into. I don't even think that the masculine of this nature will catch this reading, because they seem to be like so untouched. Probably they have other things to do. And if you are catching this reading, save your relationship. Period. Save your relationship. Emotionally, it's literally like stagnant. You're not able to share your emotions. Just be able to be there for your person is what I would say here. And do not, yeah, I mean, you guys can make it. You guys can make it. There is a good chance. There is commitment. There is, whatever it is, there is commitment. There is exclusivity in some way. And I don't know what's the source of it, because there is Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. I feel that there is a lot of exclusivity that this connection carries, maybe because of how it is so strong. I got the Emperor and the Empress in the same reading with the Moon and the Sun. So I feel that there is a lot of like things that hold you together, but right now it doesn't seem so fresh. It doesn't seem so inspiring, at least to the feminine side. And to the connection also, the connection also is suffering, because it is like kind of not, things are not being talked about. Things are kind of in darkness. But the overall what is coming towards you doesn't seem to be that bad. I feel that you will be able to make it. You will be able to get through this. Is this energy too low, this light? Yeah, I think it's fine. So yeah, pile 1, this is what I have for you, I guess. Like, or let me just pull one more advice card before I move on to pile 2. You get pranayama. This is some kind of, yeah, actually this is better. You can see the cards. Freedom. Either free yourself from this connection or breathe life into it. Energy cannot stay stagnant anymore. This is the entire message. Like, do not, you owe something to your people, you owe something to your person, like that. You have to either set them free or breathe energy into it, breathe life into it, and you have everything that you need. Yeah. Be honest with each other, I would say. Be honest here. Even if you're the feminine, you have to say that things are not working out. Whatever you're feeling, you have to kind of like put those feelings out there to your person. It's on you. It's your responsibility. So after this advice, I will now move on to pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, pile 2. So if you were attracted to this turquoise stone here, this is going to be our reading. So let's see what we have for pile number 2. Yes, I tried to, like, this just felt right to be making a relationship reading. So what is up with you get the 4 of Pentacles and the Devil. This kind of feels like an overview to your connection. Like you guys have you guys have interests in each other due to something that you get out of this connection. You guys are staying in this because there is because you can't get out of it in some way. Either that, or there has been this, or you can't let go of each other. You're holding on to each other because you can't let go. There is this devil energy attached in preserving this connection. And on the feminine side, I feel that the feminine is suffering with their own creativity in a way. That is, so you get the Ace of Wands with the 8 of Swords. So here I'm getting 2 scenarios. Either the person is having their own issues, or the person is having issues with this connection, but they are not talking about it. There is like there is a, so I feel the devil is actually the desire for each other in this connection, like, and so you guys have recently overcome some issue in this connection which you were fighting this, but on the feminine side I feel there are some things which have still not been said. There are some things which still have to, but on the masculine side I feel that, hey, they are very satisfied and happy in this connection, and like, or either that, or they have options to enjoy their life. And I'm not saying as a person, but like they literally have options in the outside world to, you know, be happy with a very like needs to be happy persona, like very like going around with friends, and you know, or going around by themselves also. I'm feeling a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here, also Gemini. So like on the feminine side I feel the feminine in here is feels stuck in some way, especially in their mind. As I said, they are probably not able to say what they exactly want to say. And the Ace of Swords here is, they are like, it feels like they are kind of, they have decided on peace. They want peace no matter what, and they will take this peace ahead, but it may come across as passive aggression or some kind of which masculine is not even aware of. Masculine wants to work on other things. They have plans, they have, and the plan regarding this situation is like hidden. You guys do not talk about the future, and that is creating a kind of, or either you talk about it too much. In any way, the future in some ways creating conflict between the two of you, and you are not on the same page about the future of this connection. The feminine needs to express themselves more and to know what they actually want. The masculine needs to is kind of detaching from the entire situation, because they really do not see it going anywhere, though there is a lot of love. There's a lot of love and desire in this connection. There's a lot of desire that feminine creates within the masculine, and masculine is afraid of, like, you both get the 8, you both, so both need to work on themselves. Feminine on their psychology, they need to get out of the psychological blockages which hold them from realizing their higher self. You in some way fear your higher self. You feel that if you will embody your higher self, you will not be able to honest to your person in some way, and that, I don't want to use the word, but the word that I'm getting is literally bitchy. It's like someone is bitchy towards in general in their life because of the fact that they cannot embrace their higher self completely. You could also have things with anxiety going on. You could also have things with people do not understand me, or I am too difficult and things like that. I'm feeling a very heavy energy on the feminine part regarding themselves, and they do not feel that they are worthy of love in some way, and that creates problem in their connection also, because the masculine is not able to understand how to get along with such a person, or what is even their problem, because they feel that everything is fine, which is because, yeah, they totally admire their feminine, but the feminine is not able to understand what is their problem. Why aren't they able to say things that they want to say? On the masculine side, the only thing I'm seeing is like over planning, overthinking, and detachment. So masculine is of the mindset that everything should be structured, is structured, and can go that way, while feminine feels that there are things of the mind which need to be addressed before we can move forward in this, okay? And Let's see what the connection gets. Your connection needs, okay, so take time out with each other. You need to talk things out towards each other, celebrate each other, like give each, basically just celebrating each other would give you so much clarity, because the problems here are so unrealistic, or rather not even present right now. They're problems related to the future, to the planning, to the things of not now. So in the now, I feel that you actually appreciate each other in your lives, but are you saying it enough? I do not think so, and you should be doing that, because that will also bring out the things which are like deep inside your head, which kind of like, because masculine needs to share their escapism, like why do they escape, and this masculine does, if things aren't working their way, they will escape from a connection, and that's the wrong side. And in the feminine has problems with betrayal. They feel quickly betrayed, they feel quickly trapped, so there can be like literally clashes. There can be clashes regarding that kind of mindset. So some things need to be addressed, because both want the best, but the way they want can be very misunderstood. So what phase is this connection going through? And whoa, your cards just flew. Let's see, give me a moment. So there are some things that need to be kind of completed, put end on the masculine side. Like there are some things which need to be concluded before this relationship can go anywhere. And I feel that emotions are very high on the feminine side, and that is why they can come across as sharp or as somebody. To be honest, looking at the cards, I don't even feel that the expectation of feminine is too much. It's not. It's realistic. But the masculine has all the ways to show up a face where they are not wrong, but they are constantly detached while calling it a love connection. You cannot be detached. You have to share yourself. And they kind of need to let their plans go and end some things, is what I can say. Some things need to be ended here. This can literally mean this connection, that you need to walk out of this connection for some time at least, and you need to convey it to your person so that they're not hurt, because you cherish this, you don't want to let it go entirely, but you have to like allow yourself to believe in the impossible. You cannot chalk out everything. You are not responsible for things which are out of your control. So overall, I feel that this connection holds a lot of potential with the new moon in Cancer. It is a lot of potential for emotional fulfillment, breakthroughs, and all those things. So yeah, I do not feel that this is going to end anytime soon, though the masculine is kind of passive aggressive regarding relationships, and feminine can get that but is not able to convey that. They somehow make it their own fault, and the solution to that is them embracing their higher self, which they are scared of in some way. So if you're the feminine, embrace your higher self. You will know answers to your emotions, and you will be able to show this person the way that they need to see, the things that they need to be reassured of, which is basically their own life, and trust life. So embrace your higher self and do not rely on this connection. I would say this is unreliable energy. This is an energy of half here, half there. So though there is love, there is all those feelings, but can they match up to your needs? You have to answer those questions, and I do not think so, not right now at least. So But overall, this connection is an amazing, like once in a lifetime kind of thing. But both need to take care of their other issues before this can go anywhere. And yeah, this is what it is. So this is what I have for you in this reading. I'll now move on to pile 3. I'll see you next time. Hi pile 3, if you were attracted to the green stone, this is going to be a reading. And I feel that in your connection is very open in some way, like you guys let each other have their freedom, and you are kind of working on different things right now, it seems. And this connection is like a free bird. It's like you really uplift each other. The good thing about this would be you guys uplifting each other. You guys are being blessed through this connection in a very, like, you encourage each other. There is courage that you guys like give each other. The masculine has been assured many times about their path being right through this connection, while the feminine is like, I feel that the feminine is kind of does not trust the masculine that much, and that sometimes can be off-putting to the masculine. But overall, I feel that you guys see that potential in each other. The only thing would be you need to uplift each other, especially on the feminine side. You need to like trust your person and uplift them for whatever. You guys have different path kind of, and each you are kind of like images of your subconscious in your life. Like masculine somehow may have felt that, you know, maybe, okay, let's say masculine does work on a masculine works in a in a traditional place in Egypt, but the feminine works in a very public place in Europe, maybe. So they are working in different places, but masculine does have the subconscious image of how it would be to work in a public place, and feminine does have this image of how would it be to know something spiritual, and that is hidden from you. So that is why you sometimes may not relate with each other, but you kind of like represent hidden sides of each other that you need to fulfill, and that you need, and you are being blessed through this connection. So always like kind of keep that in mind, that you're being blessed and you're being protected through this connection. You can share with the world more, and you can enhance to your personalities more by being in this connection. So yeah, that's there. And also so this is about the connection. I'll pull one clarifier for each. So I feel that the masculine is looking for some answers, is looking to move out of something they have and the feminine in some way is the answer. And there can be a lot of projection going on each other. If you guys have fights, there would be like bad fights, and you have sometimes like strong boundaries against each other also. So the clarification kind of like changes the story. Your issues here are being addressed, and your issues lie in seeing each other as an enemy for no reason. You guys can have some ugly fights, or you guys may have, you know, this image of how could you do this to me. You like straight up grow up. Like you guys need to grow up and attach to the better things. I feel that the feminine can observe any kind of disruption very easily and be like, then their need of control is very strong, while the masculine is kind of like wants to find the answers to some things. And the connection has to suffer because there comes the boundary, there comes the reason to not communicate, to think that the person does not understand me, resentment. So you guys need to avoid all of that and actually get in touch with each other at a more organic level, so you do not have to suffer these things, and you can work on the better sides of this situation more efficiently. So a very direct reading here. You guys are focused, you guys are focused, but you kind of like devalue the self and as well as the connection, which needs to be avoided because that creates unnecessary situation. So value each other more, celebrate each other more. And sometimes you may need boundaries from each other, so do not feel if someone is creating boundary from you, sometimes they want to save the connection. That's why they're doing that, not because they want to run away from you. They want time with the self so that they may understand themselves and save this connection, save this. So healthy boundaries is something good here, and which should be practiced in every connection. And same here, it shows in your reading that you need to practice some healthy boundaries here. You literally have all the chances in the world to make it a success, but through your bad decision making, you can flip it on the other side. So you need to release this energy of negativity, of like being overly and always putting your person on to a test, and like do not test your person too much. I would say here, like, let yourself heal for the self before projecting your issues on the other person. And that is what you need to do here. It seems like you need to be more trusting the universe and working on the self before you point fingers on the other person, to whoever it may resonate. Both can be doing this. I do see this falling on the feminine side, who can make this work but has some really bad issues regarding lack of things, regarding how energy is limited and how they need to test their person, and they need to pass that test to be able to trust them. While on the masculine, they are not that grown up. They kind of like go through these tests and feel frustrated, and they feel that their commitment is always being tested. And so you need to release some frustrating energies from this connection and practice some healthy boundaries. And the feminine is kind of like on the higher understanding of emotional things in any given situation, so they can help their person with that. On the masculine side, I feel they are more about one path, one focus, and that's what feminine can learn from the masculine. So do not push pressure of all the emotions on this one connection. That is something that you can take from this. Like, this connection, at least right now, cannot take all the pressure of your emotions. This needs to be given some breathing. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile 3. I will now move on to pile 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Hi, pile 4. Let's see what we have for you in this connection. Wow, you guys are working on something together. You want to take up responsibility for each other, it seems. And you guys are very exclusive to each other. I also feel that there is a sense of like this is straight up my favorite pile, because I'll see in clarification, because stories have changed today in clarification. So from here, though, it seems that the masculine is slowly working on the connection and trying to bring it together, and they are working on different things. They are trying to bring things to the table. Feminine is kind of a writer. I'm seeing here a figure who writes, who is into artist like things. Whoa. And is kind of like understanding the warrior and in them, and is working on the self, is ready to take the risk, is ready to literally take the risk. And though the marriage is on the masculine side, marriage is on their mind, the commitment is on their mind, and this connection is moving towards higher commitment. But on the feminine side, I don't know how happy you are with this. You want to kind of like break through. I also feel immature energy on both sides regarding the seriousness of things. You guys are kind of just taking one day at a time, which is okay, but you might like miss on discussing some important things here. Though you guys not being on same page does not really affect the condition of this connection. You guys are still moving ahead, and but feminine here is very airy fairy, and the masculine though has expectation of overall I can say that this is like very reassuring reading. You guys are on the right track. The feminine needs to be more confident is something I can say, and this connection is being taken care by the divine. This is like all divinely guided, divine marriage, all those things, very like divine intervention will save this, and you guys are on the right track. Just keep doing what you're doing. The feminine needs to work on some things which they can grasp, and yeah, a lot of sensuality this thing promises. This thing also promises you exposing yourself to more layers of you. So be ready for that. Be ready to find your purpose through this connection. Feminine, if you have been airy fairy, this will be your grounding. This will be something where you can ground and, you know, find your stability, find your magic in some way. And you need to do that. You need to find your magic, because I feel that magic is the word to define this connection. This is a magical connection. And you guys basically are, if you can avoid anxiety and yeah, if you can literally just avoid the anxiety, everything is fine here. Everything is just falling in place. It is here to uplift you. It is make you it is here to make you better. It is here to make you feel top of the world and all those good things. Okay, and just do not make it like too fantasy based, and try to ground yourself in reality and avoid the anxiety that happens from getting ideas about your own connection from outside. Avoid that, and you will be able to continue this amazing magical energy that you guys already have. So try to stop having ideas from the outside about this connection, and be confident in this connection. Be confident in this entire thing, what it is supposed to bring you. It is here due to reason. It is here, it is divinely guided in your life. So trust all those things, and you will be guided. You will be taken care of. So this is what it is. And the masculine within themselves knows that. The feminine needs to realize this, needs to understand that this is divinely guided, and this has to be taken to the to next step, and because you will always be there for each other. It's kind of a forever connection. So all the best and congratulations, pile 4. You have made it in the world of relationships very nicely, and I'm so happy for you. Divine is happy for you, and spirit is blessing you guys. So with this, I will take you guys a leave. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye.